Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are outside and this video is going to be a little update video again, just to keep you on board with everything that's coming to my channel. What is it? Oh, it's Tim. Tim's just in the background, you guys. And Gus is in the bush, as usual. Okay, so I have been doing some giveaways, as you know, because my account did reach 30,000, which I still cannot believe. I cannot thank you guys enough. Your support means so much to me. So I'm so excited to be giving out giveaways, and I hope to be doing a lot more at 40,000. And yeah, so this week I have a lot of different meetings. I have some new clothes that I cannot wait to show you guys. And we have actually, talking about the ghost stuff, I know I'm going off on a tangent right now, but this is something that I cannot wait to show you guys. So for all of you that watched the ghost hunting video, we did have a ghost hunter come to our house, and her name's Heather, and she was so lovely, and she brought different equipment and stuff like that with her, and she went around different parts of the house to check on energies and different things that she could pick up on her meters and things. And there were a few spots in the house that she couldn't explain. She didn't understand what was going on. But the weirdest thing was, so she has this infrared camera, and it's a little thing that you can put on the bottom of your iPhone, and it just takes pictures around your house, so it can pick up on things that a normal camera can't see, and things that we wouldn't see through the human eye. But the weirdest thing is, it worked. She said it worked before she came to our house, and then when she came to our house, it just stopped working. So we thought that was a little bit bizarre, because I remember her telling us at the beginning, she was like, okay, so if any of my equipment, like the batteries drain, and like that could happen, I just want to put that out there. And then when her infrared camera didn't work, we were all kind of like, okay, like what's going on? It's so weird. But yeah, so that was definitely a cool experience. And the weirdest thing was, she stayed till really late, and you know, we've been talking about these footsteps that we've been hearing. So we all stayed in our room. Maverick tried to drive past with the car. We heard nothing because we kept thinking that the footsteps were cars, but it was proven that night that it wasn't. So we were like, oh, what's going on? And then when we were talking about that, and the dogs were in the room, Maverick's in the room, Michelle's in the room, and Heather was in the room, and I was in the room, we like heard the footsteps. Like, we couldn't have asked for perfect timing, because we were talking about things that Heather had seen in other places and heard, and then she heard the footsteps, and you should have seen her and Michelle's face, because they hadn't heard them. It was only Maverick and I, and we were like, someone has to hear them because we feel like we sound crazy. And then they heard them and they were completely shocked. Now Heather wants to come back and to do a full investigation again, hopefully this time that her camera will work, so that we can get some footage and different pictures and infrared to see if we can pick it up. And yeah, and one of her meters kept going really high, so she like wants to change the batteries to make sure that it wasn't just her thing that wasn't working, it was maybe some energy. And what else did we do this week? We also went to interview Marilyn Monroe's hairstylist, you guys. He was the sweetest man I have ever met. I know I went so slow when I said sweetest, but he honestly was, you guys. His name was Jimie Morrissey, and he did Marilyn's hair for some of her famous shoots. And he was like a good friend of hers, and he did her hair in the 60s too, and he was telling us some personal stories about her. And he also said something that really kind of made all of us kind of freak out a little bit, because he was talking about, he just randomly said that about Marilyn's eye makeup, and I'll be telling more about that later in the video. But we were all kind of like, oh, you're joking, and Rick's just walking past, I must be boring him. So yeah, so there, we met him. He was talking about all this, his hair and his life, and he is so cool, and he is 91 or 92 years old, and he was so hip. Like, he had the coolest style, he had all the jewelry on, he had a man bun, he had everything going on. Oh, he is climbing under there. I don't even know how he would fit under there, but he did it. But he was the coolest old man, you guys, and he even brought his cake. Like, I absolutely love cake, and he brought us a strawberry kind of cream, like, I don't know how to explain it, just it was such a good cake. And we all sat and had cake with him, and we chatted, and he showed us the pictures because he has them in frames. and he is moving away to Nebraska, you guys, so we were so sad that he was moving away, but I'm so honored to be able to have met him and get one of the last interviews with him before he moves to Nebraska. And yeah, so it was such an honor and it was such a great experience, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But this week this week coming up, I will be sharing with you the Queen Mary video when Maverick, Michelle and I went to see the Queen Mary, and we went on a ghost tour. And yeah, I did film some of it, but our phone, like, I don't know, like my phone died, Maverick's phone died, and Michelle's phone was the only one that was working to film, and then it ran out of storage. So I do have as much footage as I can for you guys for a trip there, because I had never been, and I didn't even know, you guys, that it was made in Scotland. It was made in Clydebank. So it was fun. And then like when we were filming it, when they were talking about it, they were like, oh, it was made in Clydebank, Scotland, and I was like, woo, and everybody went quiet and just stared. It was so awkward, and Michelle was like, she's from there, and everybody was like, okay, come. They just didn't care. But it was good. I wish the ghost tour was a bit better though, you know, because I feel like because we're like kind of ghost hunting, we feel like we wanted to see the places that they were talking about. But I don't want to give too much away because I want it to be in that video. And remember the picture I took on my Instagram, you guys, and it was me in the pool with a little watermelon floaty. The dogs have been going crazy at it. They keep barking at it. I don't know why, but yeah, maybe I should take it out of the pool now. But yeah, so on my Instagram this week I'll be posting some new pictures of new clothes, even some clothes that are from websites that aren't even vintage or vintage reproduction, but I'm going to show you how that I would style them to make them look more vintage, and to make it look like it's the aesthetic from the 50s. So I cannot wait for you guys to see those. And yes, so, and there will be a new post in these shorts and this top today. I don't know if you've seen it, but these are actually from Forever 21. It's from my Forever 21 haul, and this is just a little shirt that I just tied because it's been so warm here, you guys. Even at nighttime, the humidity has been so bad. So I don't even know what it's like and everywhere else, but I found out that it was 29 degrees Celsius in Scotland today. And as most of you may know, Scotland's never warm. It's always freezing. So my dad was telling me it was like a heat wave. So I'm jealous that I couldn't be home for that because it's so pretty when it's like that. So yeah, so I'm just going to be keeping up posting. And I will be releasing new Instagram TVs at some point. I didn't post them this week. I don't think I'll post them next week, but they will be coming up again. So let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. And yeah, so stay tuned because the vlog from the Queen Mary, I've got a really weird itch, is going to be up on Monday. My voice went really weird. And then I'll keep you up to date. Oh, here they come. Look at this. How do you do that? You are something else. I swear he should be in the circus or something. He's like an acrobat, you guys. So I'll keep you up to date with everything that's going to be coming to the YouTube channel. And yeah, I still can't believe that I'm at 1,500 subscribers already. You guys are amazing. So again, let me know what you'd like me to film in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram. I'll just put a link here. It's Jasmine Chiswell because I post every day and I'll talk on my stories. And yeah, I think that's all for today's video. I hope you have a great Friday, and I look forward to hearing about your weekend and seeing all your lovely posts on Instagram. And yeah, so have a great weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.